During the assault on Mount Harriet, me and my colleague ended up taking 2 prisoners and were left behind to guard them. So we struck up a rapport with these 2 lads. We swapped all the cigarettes for Rolos, give them water. They were medically looked after. I ended up swapping my helmet for one of the Argentinian lads. It ended up he gave me mine back because he was being taken off the battlefield. So I ended up with his helmet and my helmet. So, war's over. I've got this oofing souvenir. It's the American style combat helmet with the netting. Inside, it's got the guy's name and his service number. It came with me, obviously 40 years later. I still had it. However, I was talking to a Marine online, Ricky Strange, who has a lot of contacts with the VGM, the Argentinian veterans. I think Ricky did some work over in Argentina, close protection work or whatever, but he's got contacts with the Argentinian veterans. And we're talking online about helmets. Somebody had acquired a state-of-the-art British Forces helmet and was selling it online for something like $2,000. And we was batting it about, and I said, Ricky, I've got an helmet. And he went, all right, yeah. And I said, yeah. I said, well, one I got from down south. And he went, fuck, he said, helmets with the right governance, he said, they can fetch a fortune on the market with military collectors. I said, governance? I said, I took it off the boy's head. I said, it's got his name and his number in it. He said, you'll get $2,000 for that. And I went, really? And he went, yeah. I said, nice one. He said, in fact, I know a few of he said, give me the lad's name and number, and if I can find him, how much do you want for it? And I went, well, I only borrowed it. I said, he can have it back if he wants it. So, within 24 hours, I think Ricky just got onto Marta Grandsands, who does a lot. It's massive over there. The Malvinos is massive. They love it, the Argentinians. And they came second, so, but they absolutely love it. It's massive. Not here, we're having a few things, a few remembrances and that for the 40th. Over there, it's massive all year round. So Ricky went, that's his name and number. Within 24 hours, I'm on WhatsApp with this guy, and I recognised him, which may sound strange. He did look familiar. And he's got all his family there, and we were just cracking, laughing. I mean, I don't know what he was saying. He probably didn't know what I was saying. But yeah, it was brilliant. There was a connection there. One of the colonels got in touch with me, one of the veterans there, and said, I've arranged for you if you can take the helmet down to London to the military attaché's office, he'll repatriate it for you. And I thought, oh, yeah, we'll do that then. And then Info-B, which is the largest media online newspaper in South America, said, well, we'll pay for you to come across and give it him back in person. And I thought, having some of that, we'll do that then. So I got back onto the military attaché and his admin guy, Adrian, and said, right, change your plans. I'm going to Argentina to give it him back. I said, right, brilliant. It turns out there was an election on. This is their excuse. There's an election on, and it wouldn't be politically the climate, the political climate wouldn't be right for you to come at this time just before an election. So we'll scrap that. And I was gutted because I sent them my passport details. I was about 3 days away from going when this happened. So I was gutted. And the girl, Sabrina, the journalist I was dealing with, said, but will you still tell your story? I said, if my mate Hector wants to tell the story, then I will contribute. It went ballistic. He was on documentaries, radio shows, TV appearances, all whapping on about this helmet and this British Marine. Some of the newspaper stories were unbelievable. I said at the time, he was more famous than Messi in Argentina. So anyway, I got back onto the military attaché and said, right, things have changed again. Can we come down and give you the helmet? Because I'm not sending it. They presented me with a mate gourd, ceremonial ornate mate gourd, and a bottle of Malbec, which was very nice. Made me sign for it. There's actually a picture of me signing this form, and I said, looks like I'm either signing in the islands back or signing up for 22 with the Argentinian Marines. And then before we left, I actually kissed Hector's helmet. I did wonder what had ever happened to this guy, and I always thought I wouldn't mind finding out. And what put me off was if I found out he died, and even worse, if he died as a result of being on our route because he was wounded when we took him prisoner, how would that make me feel? So I always put it off. But I did think about him. So, yeah, Hector's helmet came into the conversation, and the last thing I did before leaving the embassy or the attaché's office was actually plant my smackers on Hector's helmet.